Good night, everybody on the door again. Welcome back again to this channel. Mm, 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 mm. Life with Jennifer. JM. Yes, I am back. I am back. Good night, good night, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Wherever you are, whatever time of day, whenever you watch this channel. Once again, thank you all for your support. For keep coming back to this channel. Let me see what's going on up here so now. Yes, thank you for keep coming back. Thank you for keep coming back, everybody. Good night. Good night to you. How you do? Yes. We're over here so tonight because guess what now? We are going to do our own analysis. I want everybody to get ready to participate in this analysis tonight. Let me look back for this. Let me look back and play for you this video. Da 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 da. Anyway, the video is speaking about hey, good night, Rosalie Ricketts. How you doing? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, yeah. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood tonight. All right, out of fun and joke now, we're in some serious discussion tonight. Everybody has a come on in, thumbs up the live. I want to see thumbs up on the live tonight as much as the amount of people on the live. You know, somebody sent me this thing this morning. This is Firecatcher School. Everything, the computer lab at Bustamante High School. 80 laptop, 30 desktop, 2 projectors, plus a building were destroyed. It's like everything I go wrong. Hi, Letia, Prudence, how you doing? Good night to you. Good night. Boy, I don't know where I put the video. May I try to find it back for showing the clip where listen to what them saying, right? Each parish that they blew that poll. Jai Reynolds, how you doing? Thank you. I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm just trying to oh my god. I'm just trying to I wonder if him did send me them come again. Let me see. Yeah. So you know, if I was on earlier in the day and I was talking about it. This is some message. The person send me a message from when I just see the message. Why the people they must say me now answer them. I Norma Wint Levy Night First Lady Jen. Yeah. Jarenas, Levy Simmet, Norma Win, Marcia Ramsey. Good night. No, this morning I wasn't on Marcia. Remember that the little we were preparing for tropical storm. I woke up in the time when the storm passed and me hear the woo, 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 and me hear the sea roar. Woo, woo, woo. So me not drop back asleep. So after that now me drop back asleep and me wake up at clock says 17 past 7. Me just dry the sheet and finish lay down, yeah man. Good night, Ivan. How you doing? Good night, Jill. How you doing, sweetheart? Yes, like me on a mission tonight, don't. Me don't know what kind of mission it look like. Something I go on and we hear about it. Winnie me, good night. How you doing? Yeah, so nothing really wrong with it, man. Me just lay down. The bed did feel sweet this morning. The rain a fall and the time was just cool and nice and man, I fall back asleep maybe about after 4 o'clock there. And then now I just cover up back under the sheet here, man. Yeah, glad to know you're doing great. So I don't know the whole life story then we are going right now. Parliament, the JLP side now agree with the motion for move the investigation forward. So they alright. So I never know say Mr. Vegas he was behind the protests that should take place this morning. Allegedly, let me use the word. Because I notice everybody nowadays hungry for money and well want put out, but you're going to get my lawyer to sue you and all of this something. So true, me not have no money for pay nobody for sue me. Make me say, because I know the hungry one there where you see them are going, they want people to say something against them. For them run go say, oh yeah, defame their name. But me see it on the X so me then show them it. If you don't understand what me saying. You so it was staged for 10 minutes. The protest was for 10 minutes. Let me give you it. There was a small protest at Integrity Commission New Kingston office on Tuesday morning. The protest consists of 4 people, some of whom were wearing green shirts. It was short-lived. So let me take a laugh at this. Let me see if I can get a good laugh at this. Maureen Vassell, Peter King window. Listen, let me read it again for you. Mr. Fire said that I send out it, you know. Then one man said, let me find it back for X and show. Because I don't come here to tell you no lie. You know, so me love to get joke, right? And me take some things for joke. I'm going to show you it. I'm going to see it for myself. Actually, me don't do a video, you know. But me not bother do a video yet. But I'm going to show you it. Let me find it back. God have mercy. Alright. Let me find your phone here now and show you. I'm going to see it for myself. Alright, see it, eh? Let me friend this, you know. Dr. Clovis Nelson, listen. Me hear say I did, first me hear say 10, then me hear say 8, but now the news I say 4. Listen up, but them did warn them, but they still, true they want it to look like, listen there. The man where they write the letter out, named Dr. Clovis B. Nelson. Now, if you don't know him. Important reminder to all those attending the protest tomorrow that I yesterday write. Please refrain from wearing JLP colors, using JLP chant or reference, JLP talking point. Don't want them to do that. This is a citizen movement, not a partisan event. We want all emphasize. Look like you may forget what you may write in that first letter. I'm going to show you the hypocrisy of them. When they find so then they get the support where they want, then they want to change it. They're senseless, prudent, but I am curious to why you are but I'm glad you are happy. You are not be too curious, man, and not the extra, man. It's just that make God thanks that it's something like turn stand before it pass here. So you're not head for United States and now. I'm not prepare who in other way. And it's just that night I just say, man, just dress up. You know? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't be the first to know. I'm not gonna hide it. Alright, let me finish read the story. Let me finish read the story about the protest now. The citizen movement is not a partisan. So then if we wear no color. Let's come together as Jamaican, unite in our desire for positive power, not party politics. Let's keep the message clear and focus on the concern that bring us together. Doc Nelson, all right? That's what I mean have right there, so. Then, when you look now, you see Mr. Vegas say in it, me show you say Vegas in it. So I want him can consume me, see it there? Look, see him there? X this depending now. And him put up, attention, urgent, media release. Ladies and gentlemen, please come out in your numbers to support the protest tomorrow morning in peaceful retaliation against IC. Be there or be square. Let's stand up for our Prime Minister. Now, he must say one something and Dr. Nelson say something. I want to see what I say to you now. So I want to see the difference. I want to see. This is what Vegas put out. See it there? On X. Right? Vegas says, attention, and it urgent. Media release. Ladies and gentlemen, please come out in your numbers to support the protest tomorrow morning in peaceful retaliation against IC. Be there or be square. Let's stand up for our Prime Minister. Stand up to bullies, misinformation, lies, and corrupt IC. That's what Vegas put out. That's what Vegas put out. But then you have the man whose name is Nelson now I say, oh, and a politics. And a different something. So, wanna see the difference something them? Wanna see the difference? Wanna say wanna say one thing while wanna say the other thing. These people are a bunch of no, anyone of them take a deep smile about this. Yes, Vegas put it up. I can't sue me because if have it there right there. Make sure screenshot it, yeah? You make sure screenshot it, yeah? So, if when you want to say otherwise, because that's what they time they lie. This minute they say one sentence, so you make me screenshot it, yeah? So you can't say a lie. See me screenshot it. Him put it out. And all the people them will turn up now, so Nationwide News say Nationwide News put it out, and this is what Nationwide News put out. Protesters stage 10-minute demonstration at Integrity Commission Office, New Kingston. There was a small protest at the Integrity Commission, New Kingston office on Tuesday. Nationwide News understand that the protest consists of 4 people, some of whom were wearing green shirts. It was short-lived. The protester reportedly spent about 10 minutes at the front of the building. A call for citizens to protest at the IC and Tuesday first circulate on social media. As a result of the rumors increase, security was present at the New Kingston office. So it was short-lived. Good night, Kian. So we can conclude to say that the protest that Vegas and the rest of them and when man name Nelson, it was a failed protest. They never get nobody. And it still show them up. Wanna try for this guy saying a political, while Vegas said they were defending the Prime Minister. It's a shame and disgrace and embarrassment that only 4 people turn up to support Mr. Vegas and the Prime Minister. Him say, let me tell you right name Clovis Nelson. Let me read, let me pull him up back again. Me pull him up back again. Mr. Vegas him all of a sudden he take up it pan for him head. You must be up on the pay list. Everybody hear about the free money. Everybody did hear about the bank accounts. Everybody want a piece out of it. Yes, Clovis Nelson the name. Dr. Clovis Nelson. Hi Erica, how you doing, sweetheart? Good night to you. Not Herb Nelson, Mary. In name, Dr. Clovis B. Nelson. Let me see if I can pull him up. If him picture can't come up any bigger, anyone I wanna know him face. I don't know if this way help on if you see him face. See him look there. Let me make sure I see his name. See his name there. Yes, I may show you a picture. This is how I can pick up the picture. Let me see how big I can get the picture up. The picture that's so see there. That's it. That's him. But him now come out and I say it name political. But Vegas come out now. So that's a real slap in the face. When Lansing go fishing. Why? We didn't even know. That was the last night. They should be ashamed of this. Let me tell you something. This have a big impact. And all what they want going at the house, they don't want to agree, all what they want to suppress it, all what they want to. People don't have an opinion forming in their mind. We were under the suspicion of it for more than it not come overnight. It not go easy to go away. It no matter what them are going to do, they cannot win. They cannot win. That's the bottom line of it. So anyway, make we move on to something else now. Because me interested in this more than ever. Because me not understand all of a overnight. Since the 6th of the IC, when did they send out the report? But obviously according to the Blue Dot poll, since all of this mix up did come out, then do a poll, and then do a poll parish by parish, then do a poll by poll in PMP and GLP, and then I say what PMP say, and what GLP say. I me never hear a poll done like this before, you know, my people. Oh, Eastbourne is saying Dr. Clovis Nelson is Herb Nelson. Cousin is working hard for a seat in Clarendon. Oh, I remember this man here now. I remember the man. That's the same man them say, you know. You know, I'm not about to say it. I know exactly who now. I just know who I just said at Eastbourne. America is watching. Maureen, I don't go America watch. I can't tell you this. The world I watch. You hear me? The world watching. The world is watching us. And they're watching all the movement. They're watching what everybody doing and all of these things. And you know what I like with some of them hypocrite people here? They want suppress people where see the truth. Like if you agree with them with the wrong. They never call an election. But if they really did a lead. If them a lead as well, the Blue Dot poll said. The Blue Dot poll says 52% of Jamaica say the GLP forget a third term. Yet, every parish then go. The people are saying they are not doing a good job. And I can understand the narrative of this poll. So tonight, we are going to do our own poll round. We are the best pollster over here, so. We are the best pollster. Oh, come to me and carry my pen. We are the best pollster over here. Me want to hear back the recording. And then we go. Me never want to listen to them foolishness no more still, you know. You know, so them are foolishness. Oh, somebody was calling me. I'm sitting right just on the ear the phone ring. Something wrong with the phone. I may turn down the volume. Hold on. Me never hear. Oh, right, did I call me? Alright, let me call back Uncle Roy. You just say him in a call. I'm the righteous and not hear the phone ring. Then what can I go so? I ringing, he so answer then. Alright, in pick up. Alright, me make sure. Me listen out for it next time. Me the right here and me not sure no when I hear the phone ring. Or me at overtalk the sound. Alright. So, me notice them never say nothing about the poll in Westmoreland. Me tell you how they smart. Then talk about Manchester. Then talk about St. James. Then talk about St. Anne. Then come at St. Thomas. Then talk about St. Catherine and St. Mary. Me notice them not say nothing about Hanover. They never say nothing about Westmoreland. Me not hear that in it. So, I am of the view that I go some place then go. You know, say for all me never hear nobody a poll no place. Me never been poll. Nobody never can ask me no question. No. Alright, I'm opening up the phone lines. The phone lines are now open. You can remember now, let me tell you. Just use words that, alright, suppose you want to talk about the M word, use the word unalive. If you want to say things with sexual abuse, like, you know, instead of saying the R word, you can't say grape, or you use the word sexual abuse. No indecent language. Because after when you do it like that, when I finish the live, it's either you see them put something there on the content and all of that, and I want to preserve the channel, because if them slow down my channel, I have to go start all over again. And it's a whole heap of work to reach this far and just make, because we can't control what we are saying. You have to remember there's a community guideline. So whenever you call in, just be mindful of the wording, please. Sometimes our emotion can get to us and we tend to just utter. But we be mindful. This is like TikTok, you can't go say anything and cuss and behave and go on bad, but not on YouTube. So we have to be mindful of that. So the phone line is open. And you can go ahead and call the number. One of the moderator, can you write the number in for those who may be here and never get the number before? It's strictly WhatsApp call only in order to participate and voice your opinion. In the meantime, until someone calling, we are doing our own poll over here tonight. At the end of the night, we are going to do our own poll. You are going to type in, and our numbers is what will be standing out in our poll tonight. Let me go get my pen. All right. So we are going to do it one poll, right? And you are going to vote. See, Jill put the number in. So if you come on and you want to share anything you want to talk about, what is presently happening right now, you can go right ahead and call the number, okay? So we are going to do our own poll now. So we are going to start now. As a matter of fact, we start up at Portland. Portland East Portland. We are going to have, for the PNP, we have Isaac, or Isat, I'm not pronouncing name. Buchanan. and Anne-Marie Valls for the JLP. Alright, there's something we're going to look at. You're saying Andrew open the... Hi Gwendolyn, how you doing? Oh, you have a phone. But the phone, look here. Let me make sure the phone on, yeah? The sound. That's what I need for... See if I did ever lower it down. No, but the phone on. It on, you know. I mean, it never really happen. Alright. We're gonna look at the result then back again. You see? We're gonna go, you see what we're going to use? We're not going to use the last election. We're going to use the local government election result. That's where we're going to look at it tonight. Alright? So for East Portland, Jamaica. Alright, so let me pull up this now. Alright, so for Portland have 9 divisions. Oh, I don't want the summary. This is the summary. Let me see. Antigen, it's a problem everywhere with the phone. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, I know that. Alright, so listen what we're looking at. The final. Alright, let me go on it. I don't want that one. I don't want the chart. I want to see the figure. Alright, yeah, this is it now. This is it, yeah. Alright. So we are going to view the result. So let me see now by the parish. And this is it now. View result. I don't know why all the while them just put them in such a fine writing. Alright. Good night, Pat. How you doing? Good night. Alright. So the PMP 1-2 of the division in the PMP 1-2 division in East Portland in the local government election out of it's stupid sometimes I see my show. Let me phone you sometime. Right, back to this. Ellen, threatening Florida line of traffic. Yeah. Yeah, I know this pastor. That's what pastor study and headed into the United States. Yeah, I know that part. You have to watch it. I come South Carolina way too. So you need to watch it. All right. So in Portland, there are 9 divisions. 5 in East and 4 in the West. Number of electoral division. This is sitting in right? Portland. It has said it have 9 divisions. They want 7 and PMP want 2. But I don't want it that way. I want the other breakdown. Yeah. Good night, Sharon. Alright, so now call in, man. Call in, let me see. Call in for the show and give you an opinion over everything you want to say going, you know. Because you know we're not nothing else. Politics we're talking about. Alright, let me see if I can find my friend and hear what I have to say, you know. Da 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 da. What name again? Paul McPherson. Alright, let me call him now, I see. You know, so I notice I can't get back my friend. My friend, if you're on the live, man, if I call my man, my friend from UK. Alright, me not get him. Hi, Shirley Johnson, Delano. Yeah, call me Delano. You have a number, right? Solon Henry, good night. How you doing? You have a number, Delano? Yeah, you have the number? You should have a number already. If you have it, go ahead and call. Alright, call. Go ahead now. Call. I'm waiting. Good night, Onika, baby. How you doing? Go ahead and call the line. I'm waiting when I see it ringing. Alright. Alright. Good night. Good night.
Hello. Auntie, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Looking wonderful in your purple.
Thank you.
Blessings and love, as usual.
Thank you.
Yes. I see you.
Go ahead.
Yes, greetings and love, Auntie.
You're hearing it loud and clear. Yeah.
Oh, can you hear me?
I'm hearing it loud and clear.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Apology, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, your topic for tonight is the poll, the recent poll that's been done by Nationwide.
Yes.
I was listening, Cliff Hughes and the former MP for...
Yeah, I saw them, man. Pernell Charles, yeah.
Pernell Charles,
yeah.
Yes. So, you know, he's a man of great knowledge. And the poll was stating, to my surprise, I must say, I was not expecting it to be in any favor to the GLP, because I don't think the GLP is at a position where their communication or there's some breaking, there's some, what I have a feeling about the Labour Party is that the Prime Minister is almost alone. Because I think he take on too much and he have the minister them at the background all the time. So everyone is keeping quiet. So I don't know. It don't sound like the machinery 5-6 years ago.
So in your view of the poll sort of complicated to me when me listen what them talk to them, what they really put out the other day is very complicated.
Well,
But
what the poll said,
all of the parishes that they go, according to when me listen them, say that the country is going in the wrong direction. But at the end of the day, they get a poll that comes up with 52% say JLP need a 2 term. So why would the people be complaining, say now go right and still say they need?
Well, what they are saying basically, and what the interpretation of what the my interpretation is that at the moment, you remember in 2000 or 1997, where the PNP was at a very low stages in their political administration. You know, you have the Vinsat situation, you have the gas riot, you have all those things. You have that now with the Labour Party, where they feel that Andrew Hornis as the only man with the communication, the only man that doing the talking, the only man that people are tired. The Brogard story is drying up. People are looking for something else. But I felt, and I had a visitor on Sunday, and she was a PNP, and she actually said to me that despite the unpopularity with the Labour Party, she felt that she's able to travel and do things more freely than when the PNP was in power. So there are a portion of Jamaicans who believe that they're benefiting from the.
So hold on before you go further. Because I say the same thing when a woman they say, but if I travel that she can make more freely, that no make no sense, my brother.
Well, yes.
Listen, hold on. People are move. That have nothing to do with the economy.
Well, I think it have a lot to do with economic outlook. Because before, if my collection served me right, if my that's where I'm from in St. Elizabeth, we may be politically different, but we don't fight over politics, We can talk freely, we can, what I'm saying? People say what they have to say. And what we're saying, there was a lot of restriction. And there was one time in America, when you're going to America, they only want you to stay for 3 months because a lot of people were going there to work and all that.
No, listen, man. No. Hold on. You know me, you're a friend, right? I will listen to certain things, but certain things me not gonna listen to. I'm gonna tell you why.
No.
Well, I know. You said that the argument about. Well, I know. You said that the argument about going into United States and at one point you get 3 months and like a government business. Listen, me. That is frivolous conversation. That is a silly conversation. Because I tell you, American immigration status has nothing to do with the Jamaican policies or nothing like that. You know how many people would tell you that how much time they go up at the embassy, and still today when you see them lying there, my brother, they long fire to Jerusalem schoolroom. And I can tell you, as long as the line be, my brother, maybe 10 or 15 people out of 1,000 get one visa. Yeah? Well, I know. When you get a visa, or I have a visa, let me use myself. From I have a visa and been traveling into America, I always get 6 months stamp into my passport. I have never overstayed my time, and I never have a problem with the American embassy.
Hear what I'm saying, Auntie.
So no, for the fact we talk like say when PNP, me can't make him put this on. No, for talk like say when PNP in power, you don't only get 3 months stamp in your passport, but no, you get 6 months. That is not true. That's not true.
Who was in power?
No, what you're saying that the woman is saying is sound like when the PNP would be in power, she only don't get 3 months and no, she don't get 6 months. That's nonsense.
Well, yes, that's what she's a firm PMP, you know.
No, she's not a firm. No, hold on. I'm not a firm PMP. Please. Just say the woman says she a PMP. If she did say she a PMP, no firm PMP. Because that's a nonsense story. That's an absolute. Listen me. That bring it in all them. Listen, all of them. That's not my problem. Here what my problem is, my brother. Here what is.
We're gonna talk about the negative with the Labour Party.
No, hold on. Here my problem.
Negative on both sides and positive on both sides. It's very
hold on. Right now, what we have before we're in an election season, we're gonna hear all kind of nonsense, and we have to understand that policies of other countries have nothing to do with. When I like when they dip on a blacklist or we never get no visa and then now they up it. No. America run them think America giving visa is a money making thing when they come a poor country them for rob the poor people.
The other day, listen auntie, the other day they also have Jamaica on the 20th, one of the 20 country in the world as that Jamaica are for drugs, and Jamaica are one of them.
Just last week that Joe Biden released that, don't it?
Last week.
Yeah, so make we stop. We don't want to listen me. My reasoning here is not to include external affairs. My problem about Jamaica being there, going on the ground, is that there's a lot. Listen what me want to say at me in Jamaica. I don't care who come in. I want to see the hospital system set up better, my brother. First of all, if you understand what I'm saying, we went to I'm not talking about going to private hospitals. I'm talking about going to.
We're talking about the pool, and we're talking about what the nationwide news went into the parishes them, and what is the feedback, and what their interpretation of the feedback are. While 48% said Jamaica is headed in the wrong direction, but at the same time 52% said they will return back the governing party, right? Which, as I say, surprised me, you know.
Well, hear me good. Me never go out in the field of them poll. And me not go say, then I get them poll. But me not believe nothing will come off a nationwide. For the main fact that thing come out where they're stringing around some nonsense. And at the end of the day, when everything come to light, basically apart from 4 bank accounts, it turned 28 bank accounts. So me not so much, me know the whole gimmicks of the social media platform. I have social media attached to everything. Like me that come out and me talk on behalf of my party side. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I have fairness in it. I am saying, if they go out in the poll, listen me now, let me hear you reason logic, because we're not stupid. If you go out in the poll, and you come back and you say to me, say, well, I went to Manchester, and out of that, 40% of the people say the country going in the wrong way, 41, another 28 say them don't know, and another 20 says, well, it's going in the right direction. And you go, from what I'm getting from the Blue Dot poll, they mention about 7 to 8 parishes. And even when they reach to St. Thomas, they were saying St. Thomas, only 15% of people in St. Thomas believe that the country are going in the right direction. That's them even so they can't believe that St. Thomas, so them have built up, transport center and put in highway, and the people they still not recognize it. No, when you look at that, graph, my brother, let me read it now. Which one of the people them now you talk to differently from those people that give you this 52% advantage?
Well, you see, every parish have their own economic situation and their own personal, because as I said, when you talk to the PNP, they have a different opinion.
But you ever hear any hold on. That's another red flag. When a pollster go out in the field, do you go to you go poll for PNP and ask, are you PNP or are you JLP?
No, not necessarily, auntie. But you do ask them, and you can ask them to give an idea of the political feel, right? The feeling of the political party.
Well, all right. Me and you gonna raise a back about Paul, but Dan Anderson, right as me and you talk now is out in the field. I think by sometime next week we should get a overall from what Dan Anderson says. I can assure you this, and I'm 100% putting myself out there. I'm taking this risk. That the Dan Anderson poll is going to come back with something very, 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 very. You hear me emphasize on the word very?
Very, very, yes, Auntie. But it's a speculation. We don't know. So we have to look at the information before us. But if you look at the information before us and you read between the lines, it's not bad for the PNP either. It's not bad for the PNP now, right? Because 48% is dissatisfied with the way the government is going. And also, what are the three main issues that concern Jamaica? Yeah? Crime, corruption, and the economics. And the only one the Labour Party is leading on is the economics. But they poll poorly on crime, and they poor poorly on corruption, right? So it's almost similar like what you see going on in America now. It's for the PNP to recognize that, right? And build up their policy and go before the Jamaican people and say, listen, we have been there before. This is the situation, but this is our new policy going forward. We have learned our lessons and we have a plan. We have a plan to make government more accountable, and we have a plan to.
Then did you listen to what Mr. Golden said at the PNP conference? Did he put out a plan?
I did listen to it. As I said, I listen to everything, right? But those are speeches, but not a policy.
And we as the PNP can't put out everything so far. Listen me, we can't put out everything, because sometimes when we put out with something then copy them, so we have to go and make a manifesto. The right time of a revelation will come of what direction the PNP is going. But not at this point. I would not advise the PNP to put.
I don't say for Jamaica and a better Jamaica, no matter what the political.
Alright, let me explain something to you when me really love to see in the Jamaica. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, I'm glad them at least them little bit honest we talk about the corruption rampant in our country, my brother. Corruption rampant, Corruption is rampant. No joke about that. And if investors are staying and hearing all these things, well, they don't go and can invest in a corrupt society. You can't run nothing, you don't have to pay extortion. Because they must send feet if you don't want to pay, they unalive you.
Well, one of the issues also, Auntie, I will say, and for me, who also grew up in Jamaica right across the board, is that I often see they blame the political leaders, But
you're gonna get blame. You're gonna get the blame. You can't get away from the blame.
Yes, get the blame. But the people have to take responsibility for their community, for the household, because you cannot have, say, a scammer. Yeah?
All right, hold on. All your work. So me just say nationwide, 16 minutes ago put out another part of the blow that poll. Listen this now. I'm sure you say something now add up. Blow that poll says 51% of people believe Andrew Holness is leading a corrupt government. See it here? Let me put it on the screen make you can see it. Then just put out that. Then you're gonna say corrupt and you still gonna give him another term. Can't understand the poll, man. The poll sort of throw me off. 1 minute. Hold on for me. Let me greet some people will come on. A lot of them are past me.
All right. Bless you.
No, man. Stay right where you're not feel left yet. Onika is saying people still get a month, 1 week less. Yeah. Some get turned back same way. It just depends on where immigration see what cause certain people. Me never gonna have a problem with them yet. Me go through that the place as free as ever. Andy Bernie saying blow that poll is a total propaganda. uh Big is the acronym. Maureen Vassar say mama. Luther is saying wagwan. Maureen Vassar, very, very different. Yeah. What economics? Somebody is asking what economics. We're going to ask him that question, but let me just finish. Let me write down the economics. So I'm going to ask him. Why him and if me ask him what is the economics, so we talk about that. Look at no bogus poll. Someone you saying add to bolt. The man, they say you flip flop man. True, getting out of hand. Jen let the caller go on to vote for control. No. Sometimes I don't tell lie. I love an interview and sometimes I make me night when I go lay. Sometimes I finish the show and I go lay down in my bed. If I see me, I give myself a good laugh. Or don't believe it. Somebody comment.
Me tell you. When I call the GLP one them and I say to them about their weaknesses, they accuse me of being a PLP.
Alright. So what is the economy? Somebody's asking in the question, what is the economy development that you're talking about? Could you highlight that for us?
Well, one of them is our trade balances. It's also be our national reserve, right? It's also
Hold on. Take your time. Take your time, because you know, so everybody understand, but you're just saying like that. When you're talking about national reserve, what is it about the national reserve?
Well, the national reserve is the money the government put away as safekeeping, right? And is in a way in which they can, say for instance, you come and say, all right, come and invest something, but we have something in the bank, and it's a security. So if there's a situation like there's a hurricane, there's World War IV and things like that, the government can go and get that money and use it to stabilize the economy, right? And to whether to bail out business or to pay teachers or to buy medication or petrol or
So how much money the government have in a reserve, you know?
Well, I think it has been the highest.
What is the figure?
What the World Bank is saying is one of the most impressive. The World Bank, right, is saying it's one of the most impressive economic policies, they have seen in all the countries in the Caribbean.
Listen, let me tell you something about a reserve money. It's like, it's not that the government have it per se, but in case of anything,
it is what the government have. It's a savings. It's like the government.
All right, me not going to do too much about it tonight. I am going to do some research on it before, because I'm not I don't
do a research on it.
All right, so make we say, all right, so we have also, all right, but the reserve money where we have, members say enough for we money do, you know.
No. Yes, it's our money.
No, it's not our money. It's not our money.
Yes, auntie.
No.
Our money.
It's not our money, but the money is there. That's if in case of anything, we have the access to get the money. It's not our money. We're going to end up, we have to end up pay back the money if we use it, but if we don't need to use it.
No, that's when you borrowed. That's when you borrow. Like you go to the IMF and you borrow $5.6 trillion. Yeah, and then you need to pay it back.
All right.
Over a 20 or 30 year period.
All right. So we have the reserve. So what next? What next?
The money to build Highway 2000.
What next?
And we have to pay it back. So they come up with a toll road system. Yeah.
All right. So what after the reserve? What next?
That's right. then we're gonna go into the negative of the Labour Party.
No, no, man, no, we don't want to go in a negative party. Make a negative stay for. We are finished about the economy.
No, about the Labour Party.
Hold on, man. Just reason. No, hold on. Make me a reason, man. Just reason with me. We just talk about what is the economic growth, the growth. I say about because we have reserve. So after reserve, what else we have? We have boost the economy.
What else boosts the economy now is what you call the amount of people in jobs, right? So the government.
Hold on. Take your time. Mm-hmm. So make we see what our population is like. Our population. I go and square it at 3. Even though you might say 2 point this. Well, some people did it when I'm not on something. So we are put it at 3 mil.
2.7 million. Let's put it 2.7 million. Yeah?
I think we have 3 million people. One day me down there, me look and say school over. And when me look on the amount of people them, I go up. I say, no man, people look like sand. So may I square it at 3 million. Alright.
Yes.
How many out of the 3 million are the workforce in Jamaica right now?
I don't know because I don't have that system.
Then we are going to tell you. See, this is it now, Carla. Mm-hmm. We can say all we want to.
That's a question that I have not researched.
No, but then that hold on. So this is what I'm saying to you, and I want me your reason logics. If we are going to come out to say that the workforce is more the country has more people in a working position, right?
Productivity.
Right. We have to have figure to prove it.
Yes. All right, let me get my other phone and then I can Google it.
No, so all right, so we leave that out for now. What else? We're talking about, remember, economic growth with the now. We want to tell the people who are here on the line.
Economic growth.
Economic growth. So what is next? So we have listen, I'm going by what you're saying. So we have reserve money. We have reserve money, and most people in Jamaica is working. And what next?
Working, so we have low unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And next,
then you have now what you call confident in the government economic policies, where you're having people coming into the country to invest. So that's why you have this upturn of infrastructure.
So you have an investment, an investment, right?
That's right.
So
that's right.
The economy, just take your time. Mm-hmm. So the Jamaica economy is growing because we have reserve money, and we have unemployment, and we have low unemployment,
revenue collection,
and we have we have
reduction in our national debt. Reduction in our national debt. Right?
So you're saying
stabilization of our currency, which is
hold on, that's not stable. Nobody go down the road there. Forward there, listen me, the dollar been losing value more and more.
Yes. So
nobody talk about the dollar stable. That. But me want your reason now about what is an economy, right?
Yeah.
And you give me some points here.
Yes.
You give me some points that we're going to reason on it, right? We're going to reason on it. We have money in reserve, right?
Yes.
And we have low unemployment, and we have a lot of investment going on, all right?
Can I ask you to Google something and then you read it?
Me never can do it now.
Can you Google the Jamaica National Reserve?
All right, maybe look at that. That's not too much of my problem. But these are what you are saying to me that make the country and
what I'm saying to you, you can find on Google.
No, listen to me.
You're something because of saying it's safe.
You're missing my point.
Because you can look at the same information I can.
All right, me agree. That is not my point. Me and your reason. Listen to me. Me and your reason about the economy of Jamaica, right?
Yes.
And listen what you're saying, and I'm just trying to make me have a reasoning. You are saying to me what make the economy strong at this point is because we have money in reserve and we have low unemployment Lo-
No, the fundamental reason, Auntie, I'm saying this, we're going back to the posters.
All
Okay?
right, one of my call it. You want hold on a little, let me take brother right and put you right back in, right?
All right, then. Me hold on. Me listen, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Bless you.
I think brother Rai want to clear up something. Let me call Uncle Rai. Uncle Rai? Good night, Uncle Rai. Uncle Rai, were you listening to the caller?
Eh?
Were you listening to the caller that was on?
But me no hear you. What you say?
I'm saying if you were listening to the caller that was on before you come on.
To the caller. To the caller?
No, say if you were, oh, okay, so you don't hear the conversation. All right, go ahead and say what you want to say.
Okay. I can go ahead and talk now.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. So what is the topic? Just talk random?
Yeah, just start, man. Go ahead and see. We were actually talking about the poll and all of them something about it just go different ways. So just speak about what you want to talk about.
Let me just say something about the poll.
Yeah.
The poll is fictitious. The poll is fictitious. And I want to show you how they try to fool the people and think the people are fooled. The first day they come out with that poll, they make the PMP feel good. They said 44% of the people says that the country is going in the wrong direction, and 27% say that it is going in the right direction.
Yeah.
And 29% says it they don't know. Good. So when we hear 44%, we feel good, say that PMP is on a good stead.
Yeah.
The following day, and then they tell us, during the course of the week, we are going to give statistics of the poll every morning. Yesterday evening, they come out and they say 52% says that the man need a third term. He should get a third term. Little after that, then come back again and say 54% say the man is rightfully due to have a third term.
Mm-hmm.
You see the distraction that they're using
there? Yeah. They're not consistent, yeah.
They are not consistent.
Yeah, they're not consistent.
So what is really happening now? They want the Jamaican people to feel as though Andrew Honest is such a criminal, such a thief, such a devious person. The people of Jamaica is still with him, and which that is a lie. The people of Jamaica is fed up with Andrew Honest. The only people in Jamaica that is not fed up with Andrew Honest are the hardcore laborites. So when they are doing the statistics are like that, the second part, what they do, they know they are then going in a diatic laborite area and they take it. Why they don't advertise where they went? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like say they would say, I went to Buff Bay and I went to St. Anne's Bay and wait.
Mm-hmm.
You get to what I mean? No, they don't do that. Next, the blue dot poll. The blue dot poll. I want Jamaica, I want to listen to me now. The blue dot poll. One of the polls in the blue dot poll is Big Mama Station Boy then.
Yeah.
Big Mama is a part of Blue Dot.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why Big Mama is a part of Blue Dot, the company that sponsor Blue Dot, Tools and Tools, they are they do advertisement for them, right? He do them advertisement for them business. So it is a part of them. So we could not expect Big Mama to come up with a realistic poll to speak the truth. You get what I mean? You will never see that, and you can't see that because Big Mama and his rest of goons, they are subject of Andrew Onis also, and Big Mama station is being run by Andrew Onis as a propaganda machine so as to fool the people of Jamaica.
That's true.
He's been doing that over the years, but right now he don't have no more steam. You understand? No. Let us go to the IC, which means the Integrity Commission report. But even before I go there, now people and Jamaican people need to understand this. Andrew Onis is not a normal person. Andrew Onis is a member of the cult organization. He's a member of that. And based upon he's a member of the cult organization, they have a philosophy and a belief within them that nothing cannot happen to them. Right? Because they believe that they control the mind of people. Now look what Andrew Onis did a couple of days ago. Mothers and fathers, aunties and nephews and uncles, listen to this. Andrew Onis just put on ordinary little clothes and go into a school where some 2-year-old, 2 grade, we don't call it second grade children are, and get some people, you know, two man, one of them came to him, my pastor, and go to the school. I don't even know which school that is. And have Andrew Onis inside the school before these little children praying for him. In the midst of the prayer, a dynamic sound came out, which they call that dynamic sound Miami sound. Coming down to the end of the prayer, the dynamic sound, which is a Miami sound, come out. Now listen to me. That man is full of demons, and you is going to go into a school. Why do you, where those people that come from that you carry in the school that pray for before them little children there? Where? Grade 2 children. Where those people come from? And why?
I think that Uncle Rai, I think that's not East St. Catherine. I think it's Carintheus Morris constituency.
Okay. I didn't know where it is because they didn't say the name.
They never said the name, but because I see a follow-up picture with she and him in the same clothes going up the grade at the school. So that's why I figure it out.
Okay. No, what is the purpose of you? In the midst of where there is a bloodletting of our children because of this dynamic movement which you are a part of it, Jones. Are we to understand that little from this, we are going to hear our children start missing again? Are we to understand little from this, we are going to hear that the throat of our children is being slashed again? Talk to me, Andrew Onis. Why you do that? If you want prayer, why you never go to church? Why you never come in the yard? But listen to me, Andrew Onis. When you become a cult, you have no lot nor part with God again, because to become a cult, you sell your soul. Your soul is being sold. So no prayer cannot bring you back because your soul has been sold out to the devil.
Mm.
You understand? And listen to me. Why you believe so much bloodletting is in Jamaica? You think that it just now, well, the leader of the country is a cult. It's a cult. And we need to acknowledge the man for who he is. And do not be fooled by him have a kind of like a baby face. Look at the man sometime in parliament and then he gets upset. You can see a different face, you see a dynamic face. And when he wants sympathy, he put on a baby face. You hear me? That's what he does. No, let us move over to the IC report. Now, it is by law that every politician is supposed to give them the statutory report.
Not only parliamentarian and Uncle Right, all government workers.
Right. Yes, all government people, right. Right, thank you. And the last time when it come out already, Mark Golding and all his associates, they put forward their one. And until this time, none of the Jamaica Labour Party politicians, none of them is in a good state. None of them have any integrity. And what Andrew Owens do in the midst of that, he put on a gag order so that it stopped. Even if one would be there that team right and he come out and say, my one right now, but not ready to second. He cannot do that because he's under a gag order. Look what this brutish man did. This brutish man give them a blank paper to sign. Right? They draft up something with this gag order where they can't talk and give them a blank paper to sign. That means you're signing it. So anytime you just type up when I type up on it and use it against you. A blank paper. No, it's not that a criminal brand new one.
Yeah.
The man a criminal before he even come into politics. Listen to this. In you and him were student loan. And when he come into politics, and until now him were, when he come into politics, he say come into politics with $40 million. Then good God Almighty, if you can have $40 million coming into politics with, and you alone not to pay the people and make the people gazette you, and you have $40 million, and you allow the people to gazette you, make the world and Jamaica see that you don't pay them, and it means nothing to you. The man have no conscience, You don't notice him, man. Nothing. Worry me, everything in come out and put on him bullfrog face and him gorilla face and say, lie them, I tell for me. I'm going to let anybody tell lie for me. Is that a good leader? Michael Manley says, a leader must be full of humility. Michael Manley says, a leader must walk with the people, talk with the people, work with the people, listen to the people. A leader must not be arrogant. That is what Michael Manley says.
Yeah.
That is being written in a book named Politics of Change. Go to page 69. And what I just tell you a while ago, you will find it there. Is Andrew Owens having humility? Is Andrew Owens care for anybody?
Yeah.
Is Andrew Owens listen to anybody? Andrew Owens walk with anybody? Beside his crew dancers then? Tell me.
Yeah.
The Integrity Commission was organized by Mark Golding and implemented, for me to know, It was organized by Mark Golding when Mama paid him out because he was behind the scene as a justice minister there. And it was implemented by Bruce Golding. It was implemented by Bruce Golding. All right. And you come now, Andrew. You come now. And you want to muzzle. You want to muzzle the IC. And you want to show Jamaica and the world that the IC have no integrity. You're a liar. You're a wicked man. You're an unscrupulous boy. You're nobody. You're nobody. You said your grandmother gave you one spoonful of eucalyptus oil to drink. Now, and everybody says lie because eucalyptus oil would hurt you. But I am one that not going to say it's lie. You know why I'm not going to say it's lie? I believe with all my heart. You know why? Mm-hmm. Because I know that burn out your inside, and giving you that spoon of eucalyptus oil, burn out your conscience, and that is the reason why you are like that. You have no conscience. The Bible declares that you is a man that your conscience is being smeared with a iron.
Yeah. All right, Uncle Roy. Somebody else want to talk. Thank you for your contribution tonight.
All right.
Yeah, man. We talk again, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Uncle Roy. All right. Let me read the comment then, because a whole heap of them gone. Thelma Russell was saying good night to you, Thelma. Luther, I don't know what you're all about tonight. You're just typing, and I don't know what you're talking about. Thelma did say next caller, Auntie Jane. You don't have to have a little patience sometime, you know. Everybody get their little. Because I'm not calling, you know. I say next caller, when I'm not calling, I'm not calling. Right? So, you have some good point. That's it. It's an 83-year-old man that talking, you know. Uncle Roy is an 83-year-old man that your ear just spoke a while ago. 83 years old. Still having faculties, them going good. Everybody, thumbs up a live, man. Carry up the live to 50 thumbs up. Let me show tell you again, one that something just pop up. Breaking news. In regards to blow that poll again. I'll know when I start doing polling yet, you know. But we decide for that tonight. Yeah, so back to what we're not talking about, because we end up going to all. So we talk about East Portland. We're going to have Anne-Marie Valls and Isaac Buchanan. Give me an honest opinion. What on the thing may be the end result? Type in the comment. Type in the comment for me. Anne-Marie Valls up against Isaac Buchanan. Anybody? Isaac Buchanan up against Anne-Marie Valls. Type in the comment. Hello?
Yes, Auntie.
Yeah, man. Oh, may and I finish the argument where we talk about. But go ahead still.
Greetings.
Yeah, man, greetings.
I'm here again.
Yes.
Because I just wanted to finish up, but I was listening to the gentleman as well. You say he's 83.
83-year-old, yeah.
We give thanks for his age that he's still here.
Yeah.
And he sounds very passionate, I can say,
And it
and
sounds strong too.
he sounds strong.
Yeah.
I want to see him live many more,
Mm.
you know, and to his family and everyone, hope they're taking good care of him, you know.
Yes. So back to the economy where we are talking about.
Yeah. So I've just now Googled.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was listening to him, but first of all, let me say about leadership, because there's some stuff he said. I felt that in Jamaica, compared to some other country, particularly in Africa.
Go ahead.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So just talking about the economic, the leadership, and what we have to be careful what we say, whether a PNP or whether a GLP. We as a nation, as citizens, you know, because I remember when I was in Jamaica, I have good relationship with everybody, because it's very important that we respect no matter what political party, you know. If it's a PNP or a GLP, we have to have certain level of respect for our elders and leaders, because if we don't have respect for them, then the younger generation, this is why they're behaving in the way they're behaving now. You understand? And that's why crime and certain the behavior for our young people is completely out of hand. They don't have no respect for the elders, you know. They will burn weed, they will cuss bad word, they will do anything. They're completely out of control. And I think we have to have more respect for our leaders, our prime minister, whether
but you don't believe that the leader you don't believe the leader they must portray themselves in a way to get the respect also.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. But I don't see where
I tell you something why you know why I know Andrew that get a falling is if I didn't take on the gangster name but Brogard, no leader not take on that type of name there, you know. And he embrace the name.
Yeah.
So what you don't know? You line up yourself like you're a gangster, you know, my brother. We need to walk in a stewardship, man, to what we are doing, man, and take this thing serious too, man. So if you portray yourself a certain way and come out with all one clocks to one music where you see a man where them a lick out against, you know. The man come out in a 2020 with the same song where Cartel sing and in green clocks and sitting and all of that. All the people that are going to portray you, my brother. They don't portray you, they just say like everybody equal.
Yeah.
You have to portray yourself in the light that you want respect. You have to set yourself to get that respect.
Yes, ma'am. So back to the economic, and then we just do 1 minute and pause and give the other people to comment on your program. Yeah.
Yeah, you talk about the reserve.
We have here our net international reserve, right? Which is a safety net for the country. Remember, if you work for me as a businessman, yeah, I have a reserve, yeah, that I can go into if it's needed, right? If there's a situation within my business, yeah. Say for instance, look at the bigger picture, the entire island of Jamaica, yeah, and everybody is working and contributing, yeah, and paying their tax. The government set aside, for instance, they put it down to you, who as a mother, you have 4 children, right? You're sending them to school. So you put aside and say, you know, I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be a scientist. So you do some extra hours of work and you put that money away, you know? And you have a couple grand to pay their school fee and their university and whatever. Well, that is what it is. Yeah, that's what you call a reserve. Your net reserve is your security. The security, the government security for the people of Jamaica. You understand?
Go ahead.
And it's actually the highest it's ever been, $79 million. 79 million US dollars. Yeah.
Hold on, that's what man.
So we have here unemployment in 2023 was 13%. We have here now unemployment in 2024 is 4.2%
I mean,
of people
that not right.
not working.
That not true.
Yeah.
That they draft and sit where them are telling not true, my brother. You want you go down there, go see how you want lazy, high people them all over the place. You hear me? I tell you. You want know if I got people. What I know? You want know if I got people unemployment in Jamaica? Make them have one nomination day for election right now. And you will know all who employ for who employ. They can't tell you that, you know, because all now the census not don't take up, you know. So if them not don't take up a census one day, how you give me a figure to tell me?
No, but that's not to do with the census.
No, but the census tell you how many people live in. No, the census help you when you go from home to home and you know who employ from who not employ. The census hasn't been done from 2020, can't done yet. Oh, you gonna give me a figure? Oh, you gonna give me a figure of unemployment?
Auntie, what about the people who have national insurance number and pay taxes?
You cannot do that alone. Because what I'm saying, a census will give you, listen to me.
Yes.
For a country to effectively know what is happening in the country, and we're not going around this tonight. The census is where you have to work from. Because that doesn't mean, even though I have a NIS, well I know, I have a NIS card, I have a TRN, and I have all the Jamaica underneath. And I don't work at Jamaica, so they will count me in there, I did it.
Yes. All right then, let's move on from that, and we're gonna talk now something negative about the Labour Party. Yeah.
Me not really love. I'm if you talk the negative about them, man, and you for show the positive, and then make me ask you the question.
Well, in everything there's good and negative, because as you know, I like both parties, but we choose one over one.
Well, all right, so go on, make me hear where you have to say negative. Let me say if I true. If I'm not true, I'm gonna tell you I'm not true.
No. What I'm saying to you is facts. The Labour Party failed miserable. I was thinking, I had more confidence in them that they would have done, and I have said it to somebody who came and visit. I said, when you're young and fresh in government, it's like when you're a teenager and you have all the energy. That's the time you go and learn trade and get yourself knowledgeable and get the wisdom and become somebody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But if you utilize and waste that energy, when you're old, you can't do those jobs. So when you're young in government, that's the time, the opportunity when the people are with you, yeah? And will take your ideas, right? And implement them. Now you're all in government, nobody now listen to him, right? And he has failed from the beginning to take a step. I think he was too sympathetic, giving criminal too much protection under what the law they call it, the Jamaica, I can't remember some law they passed that they were calling some human rights or something like that, and give criminal unprecedented rights, right? That is violently killing, murdering, and raping vulnerable people in our society and creating havoc in our community. You know, you're passing across a car and you have to look behind you. Because before you used to afraid that, you know, as you hear a sticky, I think it's a gunman want to go shoot you in the back. So for me, particularly in St. Elizabeth, where I can say under the PNP, you hear me, Auntie?
Yes.
Under the PNP, they were hardly any crime. You must be nearly 18 years in power. They only have maybe across the parish about 8 people for the year get murdered or less. Right? Right? I never hear a gunshot fire. And when I talk to my parents now, my parents say they stay at their house, people even get shot and lay down on the road whole night and nobody don't go there and look. Right? Violence, crime has taken over. It has spread like cancer cell in the body. Right? And in some cases, I don't know if therapy gonna help. But the Labour Party feel miserable. And that's where my disappointment. And when I speak, I will say the same thing to them because I always put Jamaica first before party. Yeah.
And that's what we should do.
Yes, yes. And St. Elizabeth is a strong parish for the Labour Party, but they have failed them on crime. I can't believe the level of crime in Jamaica and how it grew. The Labour Party could have been more decisive, you know, in terms of they come in with this state of emergency, and it's like you're just in a room. But the causes of it, why didn't you pass the law and say, okay, then we're gonna build some prison, we're gonna put them down there, isolate them, right? And we're gonna give them long sentences. And the people who now we're not gonna enter the neighbors or so, give your community service. Put them in pajama, make them go and sweep the street, clean the drain, clean the cemetery, and keep dangerous prisons away from them.
Yeah.
Because what they do, they take these ones who think they are criminal, but they're not really criminal, and expose them to people who are killer mind, dangerous and mentally sick. And they send them out in society now and reaping havoc.
Right,
and this is what happened.
Yeah, somebody asking a question pertaining to what they said about the economy. Somebody is saying, Ryan Thompson is saying, when a country has a good economy, it reflects on the grassroots people. Groceries, utility bills, health, education, etc. must be affordable. So the gentleman in talking PR, just like Nigel Clark. That's you, the directing the question. How do you report that?
Okay. All right. If we go back to economy, let me answer that, and I can answer that in a fair way, right? And what year or what time he knows in Jamaica where you have an economic situation where medicine was cheap, access to free healthcare, access to free school meal, where inflation was low, at the percentage where is it now, right?
Hold on. When I was going to school, I get free lunch. I get every break, like for summer, we get.
No, I'm not talking way back then because I get that now.
Okay.
In his generation, the last.
No, well, we evolved. The place evolved. The population grow, but the infrastructure is not growing as the population.
Yes. But what I'm saying, and I can say, what if I say this now, and just do a political turn to it? If, say for instance, Auntie, you were there for 22 years, You were there for 22 years. If you, to the question the gentleman asks, right? And I will ask that question, and I could say something, but I don't want it to be too political because I always want to make everyone kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm not over criticizing. Every government have their good and their bad. But in terms of this now, 22 years, if the road them did fix, if the school them did build, if the hospital was there, if low inflation was there, if our national debt was low, why are we in this position?
Let me answer it for you. Let me answer that for you. We can answer that the question easy for you. Easy.
Yes, ma'am.
I think one of the reasons a lot of people attack politics is reasoning. It's something that we're not looking at. We keep bringing back, like, for instance, at the time when PJ Patterson was there and why he won so many elections. And the old fact of the matter is we don't look. Let me go back to the 1980s to bring you up to date what I'm saying, all right? The JLP won from the Michael Manleys of the 70s for the 80s. The JLP ruled all of the 80s. Let us be reasonable, you know. Because I hear some people just want to talk about PJ Patterson ruling. But Fiaga took over when he won. And 1983 called back a snap election. The PNP did not contest that election.
contest that
So I
election.
don't hear
That's
anybody
right.
talk about for the whole 80 to 89 that Edward Siaga ruled.
All right.
Hold on,
We
now,
go
hold
back
on,
there then.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, hold on. We
Yeah.
are talking about the infrastructures where you just are going to say, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
All
That's
right?
right.
But what we also have to look at,
School, STHOL, school,
if we are going to look,
hospital.
if we are going to look at, if we are going to look at one prime minister, for say him then put
Oh.
nothing in place.
No. Remember, that wasn't the situation. Yeah, we're not looking at a particular prime minister. You said the gentleman asked a question.
Yeah.
And then you ask you to ask me a question, right? So what he's saying to me, why are we in this position today, 2024?
Yeah, well, let me just get it loud and straight and clear. Politician, and I won't blame one side, but one worse than one. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
They could have done a lot better.
That's what I'm saying.
For the country.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why my loyalty is with Jamaica. Yeah. I love both party, right? And you know what I'm saying, if Bruce Golding come and give him the red carpet, yeah, and he come and he do better on crime, because crime is very important. And I say to them, I'm disappointed in the Labour Party. I thought the Labour Party was more conservative and they would have stricter rules and regulation when it comes to law and order. Do you understand?
But you realize it is not so though.
That's right.
Because let us be reasonable here. Let me go close up, but me want me to be reasonable on this now.
Yes.
In the recent thing that you see, there's a big talk now about the Integrity Commission and all of that. Have you ever heard any Prime Minister at the, I'm not going to say, I don't want nobody because well, all of them are thief and all of that, because so some people love to argue. But have you ever heard any Prime Minister of Jamaica find themselves in this predicament before?
Yes.
Who find themselves in that before? Who it was?
There was a situation in Jamaica where PJ was warning his ministers to take their hands out the cookie jar. Remember?
That is not
the rally in Morant Bay in St. Anne's.
Alright, I ask you a question. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. You're straight from the point, you know. Me, you're not going to carry this if you're not listening. I ask you a question, you know. Me not ask you about members of parliament. I say prime ministers, brother.
Oh, prime minister.
That's a question I ask you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, I don't see where there might be a conflict of interest, but I don't see where it said anything in terms of corruption.
Hold on. He never said that. Yeah. But from the report, have you looked at the report in honesty?
I haven't looked at it, but I have listened.
Well, that's one of the problem, man. It's on the website. Listen, man. Yeah. Why you gonna look on it, and you don't have to come back and ever tell me, but yourself, me want you to judge it and tell me how somebody sitting there really sound if they look good. You know why do you know why the Integrity Commission couldn't come to a conclusion? Because the man not correspond. Things that they ask and request from him, the IC says he did not respond.
To be honest, I don't see where $1.1 million or anything of that sort is an issue. It's nothing in Jamaica.
No, only 1 point. What would you say about the money then we pass through the tree company and him deny said and don't file a tax report and said them never did a use?
No. Well, I don't know about that because my clear understanding.
You see that now? That's what I'm telling you now. A man like you, we are talking about the first thing from that report come out, you should have tried to look through it, you know.
As I said, I can't see where I find it to be over corrupted, or is that big issues where it is saying the government is the prime minister is a theft, and I don't believe he's a man of that character. No, I don't believe so.
Okay,
but, he's a smart guy. Yeah, I don't think he's a thief.
All right then. All right.
I don't think so.
We talk again. Here. Catch you later.
God bless you and all the best, yeah?
All
Take
right.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Roy did a call me back, so I'm gonna just make him finish up. Uncle Roy, you were calling back, right?
Hello?
Yeah, you were calling back? Were you calling me back?
Yes, man. No, I straighten up this man, man, with the unemployment rate, man. No, I'm being too the kind of side. Can you understand what's happening?
No, I realize Uncle Roy him a reason, but him not really have the whole understanding, because you can't talk about a country without having the data.
Right.
And now the census hasn't been completed for how much year now?
And the man, the people where they go, you know, who them in a pay.
Yeah, all know they're not getting no pay. So we can't reason that type of way. As I hear him saying in closing, him not believe say nothing in the report that indicate to the Prime Minister as being corrupt or anything. It's just $100 million according to him. I'm asking him if him read the report or look through it. He said, no, I'm only listen for what people is saying. So when we reason like this and we not try to use the information for ourselves, we will come up with ideas of what other people say. And then it depends on who we are listening to. Because if we are listening to somebody that is on one side, then the person will say, well, so if you listen otherwise. But if you read for yourself and take your time and look through it for yourself, even if you don't want to say publicly it is so, in yourself you would have seen it for yourself and know what is the truth. Yeah, feel back, Uncle Roy.
No, need to read and dissect the thing.
Yeah, it need for I tell you, I start to read it and make him go through it. But the main point then I make sure I look through it. Anytime I say anybody bring up the point, I go look back on the section of it for myself and read back through it to see what it is. So, me as a person who love my own information. I love listen to people and depend on people. Because everybody going to have their own idea. I learned that through church, by listening to what people say without having an understanding for myself. And that will make you have the wrong belief and come to the wrong conclusion.
Right. To have a good conversation, you have to be a good listener.
You have to listen. If you keep talking by yourself, you're not going to understand. So, yeah. In gone boy in business now, man. So you don't have to bother worry about him one at a time. But I mean, like a caller still, he always come to. One thing with him though, he might labor right, but him not disrespectful.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Alright, take care.
Yes, mama.
Yeah. Alright, anybody else want to say anything tonight? Alright, let me go through comment them. That's a lot of money. I want it more. And not even only the money alone, It's a principle and a lie when lie. When he was asked if him know he under investigation, he tell us the Jamaica people say he wasn't under investigation. If anybody want to justify that, or not hypocrite. If you want to justify that and say man never tell a lie, we shall always tell lie. I don't like so we say. But him owe the people of Jamaica moral responsibility to be honest. Something like that. He said look far and wide. And him not know nobody. When at the end of the day, 8 of them sit down up in the parliament, pan the JLP side, that are under investigation. And him know. What him do? Put a gag order, that's them not for talk. And are we satisfied with that? That the leader of our country no want nobody to know what is happening. That means you're not fear. If you fear, You're fair and free, man. I like when they say now, make the FID investigate you. All I gonna just say, I investigate him, man, because the man free. When you're gonna say, me now make the investigate it, you're telling me that something is there to hide. So all no want me to believe when I say something wrong. If nothing wrong, let it take its course and let the chip fall where it lies. That gentleman allowed himself to be blind from the truth because of his love for the JLP. Some people are like that. Well, see, once somebody I and I go blind, if the PMP do nothing wrong, I mean, I first want to lick out and I say, come on, and you don't do the wrong. Nail boy, I say, come on, auntie, let him go. Ain't gone no, man. I bet you see, on the love for tell me about make the caller go and then when on the time come for call. No, want to call you now. The line is open now. Let me see who on the line will call in now. Me let the man go now and then gone. Let me see who will call in. The line is free. Call in and voice your opinion. Ned Ball, call in. See that? Everybody gone asleep now. Nobody not calling. So, when I say right, I say, I'll know me tell you, say, I'll know when me really come here for do tonight. Me not end up do it all now, you know. Because we say we are going to, maybe we'll make that stay for one next time. Then we go through it. And we are going to do our own poll. I'll know we don't do the poll over here yet, forget for we answer them yet. But me say, we could have run through, or we could have run through, you know. We're going to do that one next time. And then when we come at just that we're going to do. We're going to do a poll. We're going to do our own poll over here, right? So we're going to do that next time. Alright, once again, love you know. Thanks again for the support. Thank you for keep coming back to the channel. Life with Jennifer J. You know, I get love you know. Anytime I tell me come on, I can say a couple of you come on. You're not good followers. You're not a good follower. I'm in love you for that. Take good care of yourself. Make gonna sleep be sweet, and if it's the will of God and we rise for see tomorrow morning, those of you can join me on 6:30 there on for a little inspiration, you know, to start our day and all of that. Join us. And I want to say I love you. I don't know what else to say to you. Love you now. Take good care of yourself. Let us sleep be sweet until we meet again. Shalom.